And we're going to have Pac-Man for C.Kaleb, the Invader, versus the hometown hero ZD here in Grand Finals. Let it rain. What do you think of this matchup?
It's going to be fun to see for sure. Fox is a zone breaker with amazing buttons, but at the same time, as Kaleb's proven, Pac got some up-close strapping buttons of their own. And I want to a little bit of a mention that Kaleb is actually from Michigan. We thought of him as a tri-stater, which he goes to school there, but
really, he was PR'd in tri-state. I didn't even realize he wasn't from there.
If our good commentary friend Jackie Peanuts is giving us the right info,
if it's Jackie, it's right. That man knows his stuff. So full trust.
ZD, of course, is in winner's side here. He has a lot of room to play around. If he just tried to laser blast the key flying straight at him, that is not the move, my friend. You got a reflector for a reason, let me tell you.
Nah, we go hands for this. Like, you want to toss a projectile at me? No.
And it's really interesting to see that ZD does stuff like waiting out the hydrant and just stares Kaleb down before going in and trying to avoid those pitfalls entirely.
In addition, I want to point out that these two have not faced each other yet. It was, I believe, Pink Fresh that knocked Kaleb down in the losers. So ZD, unfamiliar with this Pac-Man's intricate ways.
So Kaleb's going to have to win 2 sets on ZD to really solidify his mark. He's already done a great job tonight, minimum silver, but he's going for the gold right now. And back and forth, back and forth. It's hard to really say who has a definite advantage right now because ZD's, they're kind of feeling each other out, but feeling each other out and taking a stock with the tried and true nair to up smash.
And that's always the risk. If C.Kaleb wants to go ahead and rush in against Fox, you have to come prepared. And right there, just like the easiest nair of ZD's life, he just jumps on top of Pac-Man, where there is a bit of a blind spot in this character's hitboxes. The best move he has to cover directly above him is up smash, but when he's in the air, it's up air, and that is a slow move. It's hard to throw that one out in response to Fox's rapid pace.
And now we're seeing a situation where Kaleb's starting to kind of get overwhelmed by the frame data and the menace that is ZD.
He just hops up onto the platform because he can. He could have gone for an up air there. It would have worked, but he's like, nah, I want to grab. Whoa, what a grab.
Pac-Man's grab's kind of nutty in this game, gotta say. Ooh, I like that.
ZD just reflects the water. No.
Yeah,
take it back. I'm not washed. You're washed.
Do not like getting wet. Just pressure on that shield non-stop. ZD is actually doing an amazing job of living this far, and he actually just killed himself by jumping into the cherry. Fun fact. That man said, nah, I don't want to live anymore.
Yeah, that was a bit of a unforced error by ZD for sure, but Kaleb happy to take advantage of it.
I like it, sending the hydrant his way, not getting the up smash quite, missing the tech, but the get up attack to get rid of the dash attack. Smart stuff from ZD.
Back there chipping away at the shield. I'm wondering if the up B out of shield is going to be a big option here for Kaleb, because Pac-Man's out of shield game it's okay until you consider that's a frame 1 move.
Yeah. And so Kaleb kind of reeling a bit, because he knew that power pellet wasn't quite what he really wanted.
No, just you look at the movement. He's just using Fox's ability to run circles around Pac-Man to just open space up and invalidate all the setups that Kaleb was trying for.
Exactly, the zone breaker power makes it so hard. Kaleb, I'm kind of missing the whiff there, not because of that up B. Great for Kaleb to avoid it. And Bell was on deck. That was scary. Oh wow!
What?
Excuse me,
Kaleb just held forward. He's like, ZD is going to hit my shield with something unsafe, and then he's going to immediately spot dodge. Kaleb read that entire sequence. That does not bode well for ZD's future here.
ZD tried to grab him, and I'm not sure if it was just the spacing, but the reel back as well from the forward smash that kind of prevented that. That's nutty.
Hurt box manipulation, man. I dig it.
I'm getting some emotional manipulation watching this, man. It's rough.
Kaleb, he just did the grab on the platform, and ZD just opened him up with like 3 up airs. That is a rough mistake.
Kind of landing with that nair, just like, yeah, come on, run into this. You can start getting more percentage here, 142%. I like that perfect roll too to get just avoid the dash attack. Okay, yeah. Hey, I'll take this trade, bro.
Cool. You don't have the hydrant in front of you. I can just rack up some 3%. Tries for the funk back here. This is gonna hurt though.
Nice tech. Nice angle. Ooh, little tricks. Oh, wow. But it's the back throw.
He tried for that back air instead of just firing off the up smash reversed.
Interesting choice for Fox Illusion. That's a good back air there to kind of pressure Kaleb and get around the grab. Ooh, he pressed the buttons. I heard someone scream in the audience.
Crowd popping off for ZD, perhaps. Just dodging these back airs. Kaleb, he's millimeters from death every single time, but somehow managing to escape.
And I like that too. The jumping around creates pressure that Kaleb can't follow up and get the Galaga shift. It's like usually he likes to convert it, get a really good string. Okay. Pac-Man's crazy. Pac-Man's a character, Makes me really think. What? Okay. I'm learning a lot of new things today.
We're all learning with you here, Let It Rain.
But something I've known for a long time is that ZD is fire incarnate. He puts everyone here on blast, and now he's putting the out-of-stater on the back foot.
Putting him on notice for sure. It felt like ZD, his biggest strength, I think, is the fact that he can just turn on a dime. The second that he gets a hit, he is the most aggressive, fastest player in the venue. But then, if you try to back off and you try to catch your breath, he'll watch, he'll wait, he'll listen.
He can. Fun fact, actually, even though these setups are having us the players directly apart, he can still smell your fear. A very good nose on this man.
So now we'll have to see what the response is. I don't think we need to. I think that this is going to be a Pac-Man set. Like, Me Gunner is good and all, but yeah, I don't have faith in that against ZD in this matchup.
It's interesting to see that it's been a lot of Me Gunner, but Kaleb has started like surfacing more to the Pac-Man later on in the night.
It could very well be that he was just working on the Me Gunner, or it could be that he actually just saw some matchups that he liked. Like, I know that Pink First did that a lot too. Today he was working on his Sephiroth. He just went Seth, like game one, almost every single set that he played until he got to
respect
the latter half of the bracket.
It's a local. Got to try out those mains. Got to break out some new stuff and got to bring out your best when it matters. And looks like our last two competitors of the evening trying everything they can to come out on top.
ZD, he got that 4%. Time him out.
No lag.
See, he knows that you can't punish dash attack.
He's just like, okay, I'm gonna dip. Not really gonna try to pressure or contest something like that. Just even like missing the hydrant because of the water and just Pac-Man is a character.
Yeah, this is an interesting character. This is one of those things where he forces you to play his game, which is completely different from any other character in the game.
It is very, again, as you said, very different, very bizarre.
Unique.
Exactly. You know, ZD also is just like, yeah, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna jump around a bit.
ZD, where are the optimal lasers?
He just flipped them real quick for you.
Exactly.
It's for the fans, you know?
For the people. He knows how to be a crowd pleaser.
Exactly. And you could, like, look at him, like, he's just, like, not focusing on just running down his opponents. He'll just stare them down, like, understand the patterns that Kaleb's going for, getting caught with the up smash, though. And the downside of that is because you haven't been making crazy headway, is that now your opponent is only, like, mid-percentage on their first stock, and you need to now fight. You need to approach this Pac-Man, or else you're going to lose.
Yeah, Kaleb is reacting with Key really well in this game. He's done it, like, 2 or 3 times where just, like, ZD will either be lasering, and he'll get a full stage punish, or he'll recognize ZD's about to, like, foxtrot forward and be locked into an animation where he can't shield it.
Quick,
Look at how disjointed that dash attack is. It makes no sense to me. That's like my least favorite move in the game. I used to have.
Yeah, you. Oh, no, he has that.
I thought Kaleb had that edge guard, but very good movement by ZD. All right.
ZD's looking for something. He needs, like, come on, just lose the stock for me. Oh, I like that.
Return to sender, do not want.
Interesting little collision there. And ZD's just, like, struggling to find anything.
Yeah, he's not hitting these back airs, and Kaleb is sticking his shield, so he's not going to hit with the up smash.
Jeez. Flying furry, beware. And the hydrant saving Kaleb to a degree by just creating that big zone. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Barely avoiding the grab range. Fantastic spacing from ZD.
He wasn't getting greedy. He recognized exactly what he could get out of that punish, and it wasn't a stock, but he could certainly set up for it.
He's displaying a monumental amount of patience this whole set. Oh no, tossing the bell and just gets a ghost to the face.
I feel like using an item against an item character main is always a risky proposition because they know what their tools do better than you do every single time. They've pulled off so many tricks that you're going to have to show them something particularly special. And ZD right there not reacting to the angle of the bell, and Kaleb was ready and waiting.
But again, he found it, but he's just not finding the follow-ups. And I like that going high this time because Kaleb's been doing a great job preemptively just recovering that up. So.
Up B out of shield is starting to be a bigger piece of Kaleb's repertoire.
Ooh, Orange is out to play, getting stuff out. I like that little retreat from ZD to avoid the forward smash.
I think that was a tech ball. When he got forward air, I think he was trying to like DI in and then do up air to get the kill.
I see. Trying to get a ledge trump there even. Not something we even see that much from ZD, but just like trying to exhaust every option to take a game here.
Just parry and then immediate down smash.
Oh no, SD from Kaleb, yeah. Kind of falls back a bit in the seat, taking a second to collect. He's like, yep, gotta shake it off. I'm still in the lead, I'm still doing well. That doesn't matter. And that mentality is so important, especially in a very high energy requirement, drawn-out game that Kaleb's been playing a lot of today. He's been playing a lot of sets, especially ones that last a very long time. So to have that energy in the tank to really make it work just goes to show his skills of play.
Yeah, playing a zoner character like this deep into bracket is just so taxing. Like, look at the timer already. We've already gone through 4 minutes of this set, and this man's going to win, 4 minutes of this game, and he's got to win an entire other set if he wants to take the tournament.
Yeah, 6 games of this minimum. So that's, you know, at least 30 minutes of just full-on being at the top of your game to fight ZD gameplay.
And yeah, ZD just doesn't really want to, like, force these approaches, but he's kind of being put to a spot where the timer might be a factor. He has to make something happen here. Breaks out of the corner. Gets the up tilt, actually, to trade with there, though. Kaleb.
Oh, I like that, catching the air dodge. ZD taking a second to scratch his head. Think about better options to really get in there and come out on top. But Kaleb, even with that SD, keeps himself very cool under pressure. Still manages to find a way to win that game, and now we're 1-1 in the first set of Grands.
So do you think we're going to see the ZD Wolf, or do you think he's going to keep Fox in the matchup?
I'm looking at the screen right now, and it seems we're sticking to the Wolf. And I could see, or no, the Fox. I could see the Wolf actually doing pretty solidly. But it's just, I think ZD wants to play its best, and the best comes out with the Fox.
I also feel like you're playing this character's game. Like, if you're going to go Wolf, you're basically going to say, I'm going to play a little bit more defensively, a little bit more straight hit-ish, and that's what Pac-Man wants to do. And I think he might do it better than Wolf, to be honest.
Patience now from ZD. This is kind of not as characteristic as we normally see ZD, because again, you have to really take a lot into account when fighting a character of this caliber. A player of this caliber, especially. I like that forward smash. And I'm also very interested in the FD pick. As someone, as ZD, like, who just loves going to this PS2 all day, all night, no care in the world about it. Interesting to see him finally utilizing counter picks for the outer region people, for the unorthodox matchups. And I'm interested in how the lack of platforms is going to change it, but ZD's doing really good.
Yeah, it feels like what ZD said before is that he can play a little bit more defensive on the stage because he can use his speed and the vertical movement of Fox. And yeah, Kaleb doesn't have that movement. Exactly. This character is a little bit less mobile than Fox, but most characters are. I'm surprised he actually got through that.
My man's living barely. Thank you, Sakurai. Once in a while we get it right. Okay, yeah, just charge forward smash and send him to the stage. Oh, I love that conversion from ZD. 77% now on Kaleb's second stock. This is a much better game for the MD hero.
Just tapping that and then just trying to bait it out of Kaleb to knock it away so that he can reflect it. Like, it seems like Kaleb is wise to ZD's tricks.
A lot more reflector coming out as well from ZD, just because he wants to try to get the winning combination and just bounce himself back at Kaleb. Immaculate DI, he live in that. Oh, the little bounce of it.
Oh,
it was just a baby bounce too, because it was so close.
But it was enough
time. It was enough, more than enough, and that's so important because again, ZD only needs 2 games, Kaleb needs 5. Oh my, oh wow. That was so weird. The bell flew through the water as ZD was grabbing and throwing Kaleb, so he threw Kaleb and immediately got paralyzed by the bell, as it just flew through him like a ghost.
Yeah, this character is interesting, isn't it?
I'm learning a lot of things today.
He tried to challenge it, but Kaleb with the back air seizes control of the bell, and perhaps his fate in this one. He gets, you can't hang there. Yeah, it will hit at the end.
Oh, Apple, hello, surprise for you. Full extra stock though. ZD still doing very comfortable, you know, not too many worries. That percentage does hurt though. Every bit counts. Ooh, I like that.
Sometimes he's not going to be able to go for near up smash. He's going to catch the items in there. Good God.
And he tries to spot dodge that forward smash, not quite getting it. Avoiding the second one though.
I think forward smash might kill Fox actually at this percentage.
Fox kind of light, so you might be on to come to sketch. And now, yeah, I'm going to blast you all the way across the stage, but Kaleb using the momentum from the water to catch up, get that grab. Still.
Drag down?
Ooh, no, onto the hydrant. Back air. The super armor from back air means he gets to the ground safely, but ZD follows up immediately, drops down smash, takes your stock, takes your game. Oh, wow. Takes your girl while he's at it, honestly. ZD, nice with it.
So this is now Kaleb's tournament game. He has to win this one and then another one to get the reset if he wants to claw his way back into a second bracket with ZD. This is going to be a difficult task, though. He has to win at least once on ZD's counterpick, even if he wins this game. So we might not be going back to Final D because we do have modified DSR where you can't go back to the last stage which you won on.
Very key information for these players going into this game 4. Kaleb trying to find an option, and it looks like small battlefield of all places. I want to see how Kaleb really can utilize this. It's still kind of a slightly smaller stage compared to some of the big ones, but the platform layout's nice. The blast zones are, just battlefields. But so Kaleb can still get a lot of mileage for this.
Yeah, he basically can use those platforms very well to put Hydrant in front of and then get great edge trapping. But also he can get some great tech chasing. We saw that happen a little bit in a prior game. But really the problem is going to be that, oh my god.
I like that, going to the other side of the trampoline to
wait for that. Yeah, exactly.
Smart stuff.
Toss him up. Are we going to get an up air? No. Great DI there by Kaleb. Just recognize it. But again, he fires these grabs on the platform. That is just so easy for ZD to punish really hard.
Oh, and the key snipe not quite enough to kill. I like that fade back as well, avoiding all the trixies of Kaleb, avoiding the forward smash as well. Ooh, and avoiding some of the
chase down there.
Yeah. 96% on Kaleb's first stock. How are you going to get back to ledge, my dude? We're taking our time out here.
Just awaiting out ZD. Now do that again. Kaleb taking all the time in the world here, just trying to ice ZD. It's not quite working out. Like, ZD isn't getting his heavy hits. And then as soon as I say that.
Taking his hand off the controller to point at what he's seeing on stage right now. Kaleb really getting the full MDVA experience, courtesy of ZD's Wolf.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten the Wolf yet. If he was gotten the full APA experience, it'd be him and Dexter and like somebody else playing Wolf against him directly in a row. No breaks.
I like that parry. I like that nair.
This has been an interesting sequence, and look at the damage that ZD got out of it. Almost 80%.
Keep going too. The follow-ups. Kaleb really is just kind of stuck in disadvantage this entire stock, because once ZD finds the hit, he's really catching on a lot of movements. And the water saving ZD due to the distance that it pushed him closer to the opposite side. Melon on hand. Taking a second. Again, taking a step back from the Hydrant, realizing he doesn't want to play that game, gets the up smash. Kaleb has to take a second to compose himself because this is tournament stock in tournament game.
But ZD already got him in the blender. Look at this damage. 51 from that one neutral interaction.
62, no tech on that. Just avoiding so many options. Kaleb is looking in dire straits right now.
It feels like this game is in tatters all of a sudden. He now has to run a gauntlet for quite some time if he wants to bring this back to reset. But he's already just like firing off up forward smashes, like praying that one of these will connect. Are we going to go for the drag down, ZD? Ooh, just barely missing.
A lot of rage on this Fox. You need to be very careful here because you never know. Because that rage could come in handy for this last stock secure from ZD. But still not even giving up an inch. Playing so safe, so smart. The patience, the up smash, the tournament win for ZD.
It felt like Kaleb was hanging in there for so long, but that game, it seemed as though from the start of the match, ZD just changed up his playstyle and Kaleb could not react to it.
Very great adaptation from ZD. And hey, MD holding on to the throne here at Xanadu another week. Excellent stuff to all the competitors tonight.
Yep, shout-outs to Kaleb for making the long trip and really acquitting himself very well here. Second place, nothing to shake a stick at, given all of the top talent that came from Maryland and Virginia today. We've got to go ahead and give shout-outs to folks like Alternus making the trip from Virginia and Van making the trip even from West Virginia.
Yeah, a lot of fun talent here today. So